Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Cave Creek, Arizona. My name is Shay. I am so excited about this week because I love desserts, specifically chocolate. I believe my mom has raised me a complete chocoholic. And these are some really fun recipes that my family has had forever and ever, some really sentimental stories behind each one, so I can't wait to share with you all of them. Today I have for you my chocolate mousse heavenly angel food cake. I'm going to prepare it a couple different ways so that way you have an idea for if you have a large group of people, if you have a small dinner party, another way to assemble it. And then also keep in mind you don't have to go with a chocolate theme, though I think it's a sin if you don't, but it's okay. You can go with something like with the vanilla pudding and do strawberries. You can play with this. We've played with this so many times, so many ways, but my favorite way is with the chocolate and the cream cheese. Let's just get started. You start off with your pre-done angel food cake, and you slice off the top with the serrated knife, which I've already pre-done here. So it's not very much, 1/2 inch off the top, and you want to reserve that aside. And then get your fingers in here. It's the easiest way to do this. You want to start tunneling out your angel food cake. You want to make a tunnel all the way around. Be careful not to get too close to the edges on the inside or on the outside, otherwise it will collapse in on itself. And once you have it all completely hollowed out, you're ready to fill it with the chocolate yummy goodness, which is just one large package of your chocolate instant pudding made with your 3 cups of milk, just according to the package directions. And then in a different bowl, I creamed up my cream cheese with another cup of milk. And my cream cheese was at room temperature and it was all ready to go, and then I combined them. And then I just take these pieces that I hollowed out. See how nicely hollowed out? You've got a nice little pocket there to stuff it with. You're gonna just break up all your little angel food cake that you tunneled out and put that right back in your bowl with your pudding. How simple is that, right? And this is so beautiful when you take it to a party that everybody thinks you are just some master baker, chef, and you're not. It's just so incredibly simple. So you just very carefully fold those in there, and then take your spoon and you just want to fill in your tunnel. You never want to do this too far ahead in advance because it will start getting soggy, but a couple hours in advance before you're ready to serve is perfect. So here, I just put the top right back on, and Cool Whip or the store brand, doesn't really matter. And you want to make sure it's thawed, and you're just going to frost your cake just like you would frost with any other old frosting. This is just your easy version of it. Plus angel food cake with chocolate and whipped cream, how much better can that get? And then adding in the cream cheese, which kind of makes that inside a mock mousse, not your actual mousse that's a little more complicated to do, but it's just a little easy version of a mousse you can stuff right in there. Don't worry if it's not perfect, just make sure that you're covered. Get around all the edges. I have my whole tub of whipped cream completely covering my cake. It's not perfect because then you do this. You want to just make little peaks all over your cake, and it makes it look just beautiful. Like you spent hours piping a cake, but all you did was throw your spatula around it a little bit. And this is fun for the kids to do because it's not a perfect precision type of thing, and they can just have fun helping. Go all over and just make nice little peaks. And it will, once you put it back in the refrigerator, then they kind of harden or they stiffen up, so then they stay right where you had them. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So if you're doing this with the vanilla, you could arrange your strawberries, sprinkle some diced strawberries on there, have strawberries inside your vanilla pudding. But when I do the chocolate, I like to drizzle some chocolate syrup. Doesn't matter the brand. Helps if you open it first. And how easy is this? You just want to, you can drizzle all over your pretty platter. One direction, turn it around, go the other direction, and then sprinkle with your shaved almonds. Look how beautiful that is. So I call this my chocolate mousse heavenly angel food cake. So welcome back. I just have one more idea for you for the heavenly angel food cake, but this way you can serve it individually, because if you don't have a large party to serve the big huge cake, because it's not really one that's good the next day. Yay, you get to eat more. But this way, if you have a dinner party of say 4 or 8, you can do these up individually, and it's just such a neat presentation to just serve to your guests at the table. So pretty much you start the same way. You have your pre-done angel food cake, you cut it up into cubes, and you have your pudding mixture already done, and you just want to start layering it. Use a martini glass, use any kind of pretty dish that you have around your house, and it makes it look absolutely gorgeous. And you just want to layer it kind of like a trifle. So you start off with a little bit of pudding, do 2 or 3, 4 pieces of angel food cake in there, a little dollop of whipped cream. You can layer it any way you want. Do the whipped cream first, then the angel food cake. More whipped cream, yum. Do another dollop of your pudding, cover everywhere. Just fill it up. And then repeat. Keep going. A little bit more. Your angel food cake, stack it in there so it looks nice and pretty. Put a few more on this one here. Do a dollop of whipped cream. Now this is going to get a little messy, so you do it over your kitchen sink or right on the counter works. And just the same way, do a little bit of a drizzle of your chocolate syrup for your garnish. And do a couple little sprinkles of your slivered almonds. Serve that on up to your guests. You can put this on a bar and have everybody make their own. It'd be so much fun. So there's your second idea of how to serve up your chocolate mousse heavenly angel food cake. Enjoy.